Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of my presentation, Nicolini Law Firm, Adrian Nicolini. I'm dealing now with part 2 of 2017. 2017 was a bit extensive, so I had to split it in two. Okay, my experience. Please feel free to pause and read if I'm going too fast. We have already been through some from other presentations, so you already have been provided with the details. I will just give a quick overview as I go along. Okay, thank you. 2017 Part 2. Refused by the medical doctors and WSIB, but mobility ignored my injury, placed full time in my regular position. Okay, mark you. Now I do have a lawyer, Workers' Safety and Insurance Board lawyer. He knows I'm still at work with my injury. Okay, at work, and we went through this already, so I showed you my hand. This was my 7th month at work with my injury, forced to use my left hand. Okay, my entire arm, all down to my thumb area that was swollen. Okay, here just showing another picture, 15th of October. This was a Sunday. Just taking a picture of my hand. Okay, and doctor's note, as you are aware before, I was off work on the 13th of October because of the pain in my hand. Okay, this is to prove that I have been working with my left hand, and here I do have the thumb splinter on the right hand. Okay, fast-paced environment. Okay. Appeal denied by WSIB in October 18, 2017. Adrian Nicolini did state that I will be denied first, and my case will go to the tribunal. I didn't think it should have, but okay. I'm trusting a lawyer on this. Okay. All right. Here is proof, and we already went through it. Nicolini Law got this information. Okay, as you can see, the name here, Adrian Nicolini. All right, you got everything there. He knew that the doctors did not provide a Form 8. Okay, I already went through this, a WSIB presentation. Okay, a Form 8 was not provided. So I thought, he's making notes and everything. I do have a good case. Okay, all right. Off work again, effective October 25th, 2017. Both hands were now in pain. Ceased using right hand, effective September 7th, 2016. Still swollen and in pain. And again, now use left hand only since September 7th, 2016 to present. Over a year compensating for my right hand. I couldn't use my right hand. So I've been using my left hand all along. All right, so you can imagine. Okay, I'm not left-handed. Okay. October 26th is the doctor's note. I have been off work effective October 25th, 2017. I have already explained why the doctor's note was backdated. It was actually backdated. I saw my doctor on October 31st. His office is not open on a Wednesday, so he had to backdate this doctor's note to the Thursday, the 26th of October. To me, he could have still done the 25th because I was actually off on the 25th. But since his office is not open, I guess that's why he decided to backdate the note on the 26th, for the 26th of October 2017. Please feel free to pause and read. I've already been through this. Thank you very much. It did say both. It said both wrists, but it should have said wrist and elbow. Okay. Nothing was done in 2017 by Nicolini Law, Adrian Nicolini, read WSIB. I waited patiently since I was informed by the WSIB lawyer, and I did indicate to you already on April 10, 2017 that the appeal would be denied at first, then my claim would go to tribunal, the process would take 2 years, and that the firm was also employment law, so I should not resign my job. Mark you, I understood what he says. This is exactly what he says, and I comprehend it. You understand? Mental note here. Okay, so that's what I was told on April 10th, 2017 when I saw him in his office. Okay, On November 3rd, okay, I went through this WSIB. All right. After I was denied on October 18th, right, Adrian Nicolini put in an appeal on October 31st, 2017, as you can see here. Okay. This letter was received on November 3rd, 2017. Okay. And then on November 14, 2017, right, the letter indicated, please accept this letter as confirmation of receipt of your correspondence dated November 8, 2017 with attached medical reports. I'm thinking, okay, they received doctor's information, so my claim is being processed. That's what I thought. Okay, please feel free to pause and read if you wish. Thank you. My life insurance was forcing me back to work with my injury. I was off work on October 13th and October 25th, 2017 due to sleepless nights in pain. I was in pain every day actually, right? Money Life Insurance did not approve my time off work. Money Life Insurance was aware of a new specialist appointment on November 17, 2017, but was ignored. I was ignored. Money Life Insurance misconstrued my conversations and provided incorrect information to Bell Mobility. Salary seized November 2017, no benefits since April 10, 2017, unable to attend the physio. So I thought that the WSIB lawyer would have ensured that I received physio. You know, he knew everything. As time goes on throughout the year 2017, I told him what was actually going on and that I was at work. So I thought he would have dealt with the matter because my right hand has been swollen and I'm at work using my left hand. Okay, I thought he would have done something. Please feel free to pause and read as I go along. Okay. One of the conversations on life insurance, no recorder for November 10th, right? There's a recorder somewhere. I did make some recording. Please feel free to pause and read. Okay, thank you. Money Life Insurance rep. Again, Money Life has been lying to Bell on me, Bell Mobility. Therefore, I decided to record a conversation going forward, and I did. Okay, because at this point in time, my salary had ceased. Okay, as a result, your short-term disability benefits are suspended retroactively retroactively to November 1st, 2017. Now, again, Adrian Nicolini law is aware of all of this. I told him. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. I saw Dr. Silverberg, the new rheumatologist, on November 17, 2017. Money Life was aware of this, and Money Life definitely didn't care. So I was forced back to work, and they freeze my salary and all that. And here I saw Dr. Silverberg, and as you know from my previous presentation, he confirmed that I do have left hand injury and also right hand injury. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Provided updates to the WSIB lawyer, as I had mentioned, informed Adrian Nicolini during 2017 of the mistreatment of the medical doctors, physiotherapists, mobility, Money Life Insurance Company, WSIB. Adrian Nicolini, WSIB lawyer, stated that he did not wish to be involved with the medical system. And I'm thinking, I thought it would have been included because it's about my injury, but I guess because I was just thinking that because he was a WSIB lawyer, that was not part of the claim. So I have to accept what he said, right? He was aware that I was working with my left hand, as I indicated, right? And unable to use both hands, and I was off work again. My life insurance provided false information about our conversation about mobility, which resulted in a seize of my salary effective November 1st, right? Benefits were already seized on April 10, 2017. No physio for my injured right hand. I told Adrian Nicolini, WSIB lawyer, that I no longer wish to converse with Money Life Insurance. yeah, the company was so deceptive I could not deal with them anymore. Therefore, he agreed to respond to the entity on my behalf as my WSIB lawyer. My salary and benefits were reinstated in January 2018. I had to report Dr. Handelsman to the College of Physicians and Surgeons in 2017. The reason? My job was threatened. Yes, I could have reported Dr. Handelsman when he sent me back to work in March 2017, and I did not. And I realized it was because of the insurance company, right? One. I could have reported Dr. Handelsman when he sent me to Sunnybrook Hospital, and with the requisition that says if inject, if not inflamed, yeah, inject if inflamed, something like that. Remember what the requisition stated, right? If inflamed, inject. That's what it says. If inflamed, inject. There was no inflammation. And between Dr. Chris Karkis at Sunnybrook Hospital and Dr. Handelsman, they provided false report to Money Life Insurance, which passed on the false information to Bell Mobility that resulted in no salary, and I was being forced back to work. Okay, so my job was in danger. That was the reason why at this point in time I did not have a choice. I reported Dr. Handelsman to the college. Little did I know how the system works, I tell you. Anyway, I told Adrian Nicolini that I did, and on January 17th he asked me to forward the information to him, and he forwarded the college report to Adrian Nicolini as per his request. He said he will get involved if I won the appeal. Oh boy. Okay. This lawyer didn't say, no, why did you do that? That's a wrong thing, or he did not advise me in any way. He did not. So I did not realize that I was actually writing my fate here in this country. Yeah. In the past, other doctors have done me wrong and I've never reported, but not realizing the system, I needed my job. I needed my job. And I did not report Dr. Handelsman to get fired or anything. I needed him to provide the right report to my company so I could get my salary back, and be treated as someone that was injured, so I get the right compensation for my injury. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. I'm trying to go fast. Here, Dr. Handelsman's treatment towards my injury, which almost cost me my job in November 2017, for the reasons below, I reported Dr. Handelsman to the College of Physicians and Surgeons after WSIB lawyer Adrian Nicolini stated he did not wish to be involved. So January 26th, I'm gonna go through quickly. If you wish, you can pause and read. So January 26th, Dr. Handelsman, I was examined by Dr. Handelsman, who provided a requisition for me to attend Sunnybrook Hospital, and then the requisition indicate if inflamed, inject. On February 2nd, right, there was a letter from Money Life Insurance to Dr. Handelsman, right, and to agree on my return to work on February 6, 2017. Dr. Handelsman said no. On February 15, 2017, visited the Sunnybrook Hospital, and there was no information, right? So therefore, the doctor did not administer the cortisone injection, and she stated that the cortisone injection needs fluid. Therefore, there was no fluid, no inflammation. So it was not given. On February 23rd, a letter from Money Life Insurance Company to Dr. Handelsman contained inclusions which stated that I please note that in order to approve the absence of short-term disability benefits, the employee has to be considered as totally disabled from performing her job tasks despite the accommodation offered by the employer. 2, where I should return to work the week of March 7, 2017. 3, working at a slower pace, allowing the employee to work with her left hand only. Dr. Handelsman response, no. On February 23rd, 2017, right, Dr. Handelsman's response letter to Manulife Insurance, I told the above patient to remain off work until she was reassessed on March 7, 2017. Okay, then on March 7th, I went to his office, right? I was not examined by Dr. Handelsman. He looked at the report from Sunnybrook Hospital and he actually said to me, I could see he looked in, he sighed, and then he said to return to work, use my hand, and I will be off for work again. You know, okay. I was not reassessed by this doctor, but the report of his report to Manulife stated that I have improved and all that. Please feel free to read, okay? So on March 13, letter received from Manulife Insurance to return to work, right? To use my left hand. And I returned to work on March 15th, right? On April 10th, no accommodation benefit ceased, no physiotherapy. I was left on my own. On May 15th, I went and saw Dr. James Chang to ask for a new specialist, but was forced to see Dr. Handelsman again. I wasn't happy about that, but I didn't have a choice. So on June 12th, I went to Dr. Handelsman's office, and he was not happy to see me. As soon as he saw me, I knew it was less than 5 minutes. I honestly... It was so fast. He saw me, he got up from his desk, and he was about to walk through the door. And while he was doing so, saying something angrily, I'm going to send it back to Sunnybrook. I'm going to send it back to Sunnybrook. And and I'm not lying on this, doctor. Okay? I was ushered to return to the Sunnybrook Hospital for the cortisone injection. Requisition stated, if inflamed, inject. On the 26th of July 2017, when I actually... went to Sunnybrook Hospital. This time my injury was now 1 year and 1 month, okay, with my injury, right? There was no information. However, the Dr. Monique Riskarki, stated the injection should be administered, although there was no information. I asked the reason why and was told that Dr. Handelsman stated I should receive the injection that day. Isn't this going against the requisition and what the injection was for? Okay, cause of the injection again is for information. Dr. Skarkis and Dr. Handelsman informed Dr. James Chang and Manulife Insurance that I refused the injection. Would you have taken the injection when you can read, when it's and someone else, another doctor already explained to you what the cortisone injection is for? Would you have taken the injection? Huh? August 17th to October 2017 was placed back in my regular position, okay? And both times I was having sleepless nights, so I had to stop working again on October 25th, 2017. November 1st, 2017, effective this date, Manulife Insurance seized my salary. Benefits were already seized in April. November 17th, 2017 saw a new specialist who confirmed decovintensinitis after examination. He stated that I should not have returned to work. I should have been on long-term disability. This was our talk, right? I was educated on the cortisone injection. He did, okay, spoke to me about it, which should have been administered at the time when the injury occurred in June 2016. At this time, it would only provide temporary relief of up to 2 weeks or less. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. I guess I covered everything, most of it anyway. Okay, thank you. I have also reported SNE assignment, quality care clinics, to the College of Physiotherapy in 2017 because she was instrumental in allowing WSIB to deny my claim. Now, when I put in my claim in January, she was not my physiotherapist, but I was able to obtain the clinical notes, and then I realized that her clinical notes were distorted, right? She was giving impressions, right, as if I was doing other things. When I couldn't use my hand, I even told her I couldn't even hold my cell phone in my right hand. It was so painful. My hand was so painful. I told her all that, but she wasn't recording all those things. I'm telling her what's going on with my hand. Instead, I was in so much pain, terrible pain, and she made conversation. And I thought that, I guess she was doing it because she was trying to distract me from the pain, which is fine. I have nothing to hide, and I'm not a liar. So we were there talking. She was pregnant, and I was saying, oh, my I have a cousin is also due in November, whatever, and all that. This was a chit chat. Now and again, I will ouch because I'm in pain, However, when I got denied by WSIB in January and I got the clinical notes, I could have reported her because I said, wow, because WSIB made mention of things that she said. Okay, so that I said, as I said, the clinical notes were misconstrued. Things that are supposed to be pertain to my hand, she gave the impression as if I am doing other things apart from my job. That was a reason why, to confuse the situation, you understand? So then I actually asked for the report. I didn't report her then, you understand? When I was denied, and the appeal went through, and I was denied again in October 2017 by WSIB. That's I did not. Again, October 2017, I did not report her to the college. What I did was in November, when because of the medical system there refused me, and WSIB refused me, and then Manual Life Insurance refused me, Bell refused me, so I was getting no salary and no benefits at all. I was left on my own. My job was threatened. That was the reason why I had to report Sneha Simon. And I reported her also because, I tried to obtain a meeting, as you can see here. Please feel free to read if you can, okay? I tried to obtain a meeting, quality care meeting. As you can see, I have been there twice. I've been there for physio at 1:30. I will enlarge that. Please feel free to pause and read if you can, right? And I will enlarge this for you and it shows Wednesday, 15th of March 2017, I had physio. I went to work the day, and then after work, I went to physio at 1:30 p.m. Okay, they said physio was 20 minutes, and it was not 20 minutes, okay? I tell you. It's supposed to be, but it usually like 17 or so minutes. Okay, Bikram Jeet. Now, on the same day, in the evening at 5:15 p.m., visit half an hour. It's supposed to be a half an hour meeting with Kenny Manning, the manager of Quality Care Clinic, and Sneha Simon. Well, guess what happened? Sneha Simon was a no-show. Okay? She was a no-show. And then, because of that, I could have reported her then, but I waited. I basically just put it behind me because I decided not to go back to Quality Care. However, when I got denied by mobility, salary, seas, and everything, I reported the Dr. Handelsman and Sneha Simon to the colleges. Not for them to get fired, but for them actually to write the correct report on my injury. All right? So that was my reason. It was not an evil intent. Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. As you can see, this is proof that Quality Care Clinic, Sneha Simon, did me wrong because I started physio on this date, and on the second session, she said reports feels better. Please feel free to pause and read. My injury was 4 months and 11 days, and this, if she knew about Decovin tenosynovitis, she would have known that I was not, that my situation was at its worst state, okay, when I went to her. Please feel free to review. Thank you. And as I remind you, I've shown you this before, information about tendinitis, which is short for tenosynovitis, okay? And as you can read here, feel free to pause and read. It says it's important to remember that symptoms lasting longer than 3 months. Mine, when I went to physio, was 4 months. Lasting more than 3 months become habitual and are much harder to solve. So how could I be better the next day? Okay, please feel free to pause and read. And please, I will see you over on my next presentation. Okay, thank you.